Hi there, I'm cubleycat, and today I'm going to be showing you all the different types of air rifles you can get and the different way they operate. Got a selection of rifles here. This video is mainly for the people that are just getting into air rifle shooting or might be getting back into it after 20 years or so. Basically to show you all the different technological advances. We'll start with the basic spring rifle, and these work with piston in there, the spring behind it. When you cock it like that, compresses the spring, pellet goes in there, and then it's ready to shoot. You shouldn't fire the spring rifles empty because it can damage them. So I'm just going to fire into this old magazine, telephone book. That's your basic starter air rifle. They're about £35. Great for a bit of target shooting, tin can shooting, and really to see if you want to get into air rifle shooting really. You can go up to as much as, well, a good quality one like this. This is 450. And this is an underlever. Again, it's a spring powered one. To cock this one, you go like that. The advantage with this one is the barrel is solidly fixed to the chamber, so you don't get any wobble on the hinge there. Quite easy to load. You just pop the pellet in there like that. Bring the lever back, which closes the chamber, and that's ready to go. This one has an automatic safety catch. That's ready to fire. And with spring rifles, they tend to jump a little bit. So I'll try and show you in this shot how they kind of judder a bit, which makes them a little more challenging to hit the target. But this one is plenty good enough for a target shooter. It's got a match trigger, which is a two-stage trigger, meaning you come back to one point there, and as soon as you pull it any further than that, it fires. And I'm just going to fire into the old telephone book again. I don't know if you could see the rifle jump then, but that is just a slight thing that you have to get used to with a spring-powered rifle. And the better quality ones, like I say, this one is £450. Kind of lent to me by my local air rifle shop, because that's about the only type I don't have. That, as I say, is a great beginner's one. That is a higher quality one. This one is Air Arms Pro Sport, that one is. The next type is CO2. This, as I only have a pistol, I can show you this one. They have this little CO2 bulb. They're about 70p in the UK. There's a larger version, which is about that long. They're about £10. But the problem with if you have a rifle with a big one and you store it for a while and it leaks out, you lose a lot of money's worth of gas. Benefits with CO2: you don't get any kick. There's nothing in this, so it's not going to cause any damage. And you can often get repeaters such as this. There is no kick from that because very few internal moving parts. Downsides with this, you have to keep buying these. They can get about 35-40 shots from that. From the large ones, which are £10, you get 200 to 250 shots, depending on the rifle. And also these are temperature affected. If it's cold weather, they are lower powered. So if you're using it in a cold climate, you won't quite get as much power out of it as if it was a hot day. The next one is a pneumatic. when I open this up, you'll hear the piston in there pull back, and it will suck some air in there. I don't know if you could hear that. Basically, you put the pellet in there, and when you pull the trigger, the air is sent through this port, and that barrel lines up with the port. Again, with this, there's no recoil. They have quite a nice trigger, and this particular one has got like a target shooter's grip on it, so you can practice target shooting with, to a reasonable level. And again, if you want to, you can progress up to a more expensive one. I think they're about £150, these are. And then the next one is a precharged pneumatic. It is pneumatic again, but as I say, precharged. Precharged, all that means is this air cylinder holds the air at starts at 200 bar in this particular rifle, and it'll work down to about 90 bar. The beauty of these is they're very quiet, very accurate, and to cock this sort of rifle is very easy. That's it, ready cocked. Nice two-stage trigger again, and you might see that it doesn't jump at all. All you can see is the hammer striking the little valve, which is letting the air come through and then into the little area there where the pellet is. The air's behind the pellet, pushes it out. With a sound moderator, they are very, very quiet. The only downside with these is you need something to charge the air cylinder with. A lot of people get the wrong idea that you can fill them with a foot pump or like the compressor at the garage, but they work on thousands of pounds per square inch, whereas car tyres are like 30 psi, something like that. This, as I say, is 200 bar, and if you times that by 16, it will tell you how many psi that is. So for charging it, there's a few ways of doing that. One is a diver's cylinder. This particular bottle cost £160. You get about 35 fills of air at full pressure, but of course, 150 bar, you've still got plenty of shots in there. And they cost about £3 to £5 to get refilled, these do, at your diving centre. They have to be tested at every 5 years if it's this type of fitting. If it's a diver's type of fitting, which is a different style, it's, I think, every 2.5 years. So if you're going to go just target shooting air rifles, just get this type. You won't have to have it tested so often. And it's simply a matter of charging it, like putting that probe in there. This is actually pretty much full, but what you do, slowly turn it on, let the pressure build up to desired pressure. Once it's filled, there's barely anything going in that because it was quite full. Right now there's 200 bar in there, and it won't pull out, so you have to just relieve the pressure. You can pull it out and put the dust cap back in. The good thing with these, you can have multi-shots. So this particular one, 14 shot, put the magazine in, nothing in the magazine, put the magazine in, clip it in, you do one shot, and it cycles, ready for the next shot. And it won't, this particular model won't cycle again until you've taken a shot. These are just over £700, but are really one of the best options. They're a bit cheaper to run once you've bought them. Also, if you're in a remote area, you can get these stirrup pumps, which will fill your rifle up to your desired pressure. The hard work, generally one pump is one shot, but once you get all that pressure up there, if I was to try and pump that now from there, I'd lift myself off the ground, so you kind of have to force into that. That's the only thing, a little bit hard work, but you are self-sufficient. So that's about it really. I hope this video has been helpful. If you're not sure on what there is on the market, anyway, thanks for watching.